Okay, so I'm back for another part. So this time I actually took out the drawers and all the stuff that I want to show that are my games and stuff like that. And these are just like movies and everything like that from like DVDs and everything that I kept. But I still have my PSP from back in the day. I think it still works, but I don't think it will turn on because it's not charged. So I actually still remember it, and I didn't actually sell it and actually trade it in. Because I know most people probably traded their PSPs in just for like the PlayStation, the PSP Go, and everything like that. But the PS Vita is the newest thing out, but I actually decided to keep it anyway. So there's the charger to the PSP, and then there's a Game Shark that I used to use for like boosting the Pokemon, actually level them up faster and everything like that, and just kind of so I wouldn't have to grind as much and actually level up and actually get through the games quicker, the Pokemon games quicker for to train for like the gym leaders and the Pokemon lead and everything like that, and for like the tougher trainers that you had to get ready for and prep up for, like the Team Rocket trainers and anything like that. But yeah, so these are actually my all the controls I actually kept, and this is my Xbox 360. This is just an extra Xbox 360 controller I actually have, and here's the N64. It's just a extra controllers pretty much. It's pretty much my little extra controllers drawer where I keep all my extra controllers in and everything like that. It's pretty much another PSP charger that I kept handy, and an old PlayStation controller, PlayStation 3 controller that's kind of worn out because as you can see, like the thumbsticks are kind of actually messed up. Well, pretty much the little soft part is, and it's kind of like harder now to actually. It actually still works and everything, but it's just kind of, it's a little sticky and it's kind of loose a little bit. Like as you can see, it's kind of pointing upwards and it's kind of stuck that way, and it's kind of loose and everything, but it still works. And here's another PlayStation 3 controller, but it's the stick's also loose. Like see, yeah, you just keep it that way and it actually stays down like that, and it's both the thumbsticks are actually loose and kind of stuck together, but they still actually work. But those are just extra ones. But you can't actually put the thing with this one. You can't actually you can't push the L3 button down because it doesn't work. Like see right now, I'm actually trying to push it down. You can't push on it, so it's kind of broken. But it still works. But here are my other games. Here's my 3DS games and my Nintendo DS games. Paper Mario Sticker Star, Tales of Abyss, Super Mario 3D Land, Dragon Quest 9, Sentinels of the Starry Skies, The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. I actually still had the other two also, Superstar Saga and Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. That was the other one also. And I actually have this one also, which is the newest one, Bowser's Inside Story. So I actually finished those 3 games. My Wii games, I actually kind of just sold my Galaxy and the new Donkey Kong Returns for the Wii, and actually once I actually finished beating those games, and these are actually the 3 games I actually keep, like my Super Smash Bros. And my Epic Mickey and Okami. Those other 2 games I didn't beat though for the Wii, but I haven't been able to, not that I haven't been able to play them, but I just haven't been playing them lately. And here's my PSP games: Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, NBA for the PSP, NBA 06, and Coat of Arms, and Metal Gear Acid. And here's my other Nintendo DS game, Pokemon Heart Gold, the newest one. And I actually still have the original gold version for Game Boy, and silver version, and also the classic Super Mario Bros, the original ones. But the things with these 2 games, they work. The games both still work when you go to play them, but once you go to put them in, you try to save your data. It'll let you save your data, but once you go to try to play the game, like say you finish playing it, you play a game and you just kind of play it for a couple minutes, or play it for like an hour or so, or an hour and a half, and you actually play it like one of them, at least one of the versions. It happens to both. With both versions, pretty much what I want to say. Like when you save the game, it'll let you save the game, but then once you try to go and put, you want to go back to play it at a later time, your game file or your save data won't be there, and it'll just say it didn't save, or it was corrupted. It'll claim that it was corrupted, and you'll pretty much have to start all over. And the thing is, with these 2, if you want to keep playing with these, like if you want to keep playing these games and you want to continue on, you actually have to leave your Game Boy on and just keep it on the charger, and then just kind of whenever you want to play it, you could just set it down and just keep it on the charger, and you actually have to leave the Game Boy on to actually keep your game file, your save datas and everything like that. But for Super Mario Bros, you can actually save it on here. So that's the only thing that happens. Those are the actually only little bad thing that happens with these two games. But Super Mario Brothers, the original Super Mario Brothers from the Game Boy actually still works. But like I said, they both work, but the both Pokemon Go and Silver versions work, but they just don't really let you save and let you keep your data. But moving on, this is just my 50 horror classics DVD for over 60 hours of horror movies, because I love scary movies, and I didn't watch all of them, but I actually watch them on my downtime on my Xbox 360, because you can play like DVDs on your Xbox and stuff like that, and I actually watch them on my Xbox 360 when I'm just kind of bored and just kind of want to just chill and just kind of watch some TV or something like that, or if anything is not on TV to actually watch. And I also forgot to mention that actually just noticed that I actually still have my Wii Sports game also from the Nintendo Wii also. But I didn't get my hands on the Wii U yet, and I still have the Wii anyway. So this game, Beautiful Joe for the Nintendo GameCube. And I also forgot to mention Sly 2 Band of Thieves, Mario Superstar Baseball for the GameCube. And this is actually like a demo of the Dark Haxon, I think, the Haxon game, and it actually lets you play it. And it's not like a timed demo, but it's just like a demo of the game. But I don't know which game it is, and I actually don't remember. I thought of actually playing it again, actually see what the Haxon or the Dark Haxon, I don't know what the game series is about, because I actually liked the demo when I played it, and I didn't really know too much about it or anything like that. But it's pretty much like a demo of the game or the Dark Haxon series, but that's pretty much what it is. But I actually never played those games though. So Crash Bash for PlayStation 1, and Sly Cooper, the very first Sly Cooper game. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoons, and Crash Team Racing for the PlayStation 1. Gex 3, Decouple Gecko, and I'm gonna actually have to back up and be careful not to smush on one of these, like break one of these games, because I'm actually right there, just standing above. So I actually had to take the time to actually pull out everything that I actually wanted to show gaming wise. And those are not all my games. The rest of my games are actually in the basement, like my Black Ops 2 and my Modern Warfare 3, and pretty much all the other Call of Duty games that I actually have. They're actually in the basement of my other games too. And my other systems that I also have is like my 360 and my PS3 and my Wii are also downstairs with the rest of the games that I don't have up here, because I actually kind of brought the ones that I was actually playing like off camera and just playing when I'm not recording actually down there, so I wouldn't have to run back up here just to kind of get the games and come back down just to play them. But also I want to also show that the other system that I actually have like the 3DS right here, the 3DS, and I kind of actually decorated with like the Kirby sticker and Fawful from the Mario and Luigi series games, and Lucas from Earthbound. And in this bag that I actually have like most of my games, like the Sega Genesis, which was my first game system, my video game system. And I'm actually going to take out some of the games, so I'm actually going to set the camera down so I can actually put take the controllers out and all the games that I actually have for the system. So I'm actually keep those out, take them off the back, so it wouldn't actually waste too much time on the camera. So I actually take the games out and everything that I have for the system. Alright, so here we go. So here's my Sega Genesis games and my Genesis itself that I still have, and it still works. I'm glad it actually still works, and I actually play it from every now and then, but I haven't played it at all in the year 2012, and it's actually been over a year since I actually kind of touched the game and actually booted the system up to actually play the other games that I have for it. So I actually have Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3D Blast, 6-pack, which comes with 6 games that you can actually play. With 6 full games, I want to say. You have Sonic the Hedgehog, you have Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, and Super Hang-On, which is the biker game. The bike game, I think it was. And also have Beavis and Butthead, which was a pretty good game. It's actually fun. Vector Man 2, Hockey 93, and the other games I want to pull out. Sonic 3, and it's kind of torn at the top, as you can see, and Road Rash 3, and then last but not least Sonic 2 for the Genesis. But that was just another system that I actually have and actually kept in a bag, and I kind of keep it like enclosed and kind of secure that, so I can just keep up with all my game stuff and all my little old systems back in the day. But I'm also in the next part that I'm actually going to do for the day, I'm actually going to show off like some of my IDs and a little bit of my other stuff in the corner over there. So check it out in the next part.